हेलो दोस्तों, बिगनर्स माइंड में आपका स्वागत है। और अभी हम कर रहे हैं करंट अफेयर्स। मोदी गवर्नमेंट कमिटेड टू मेक जम्मू एंड कश्मीर टेररिज्म फ्री, होम मिनिस्टर अमित शाह said this. Union Home Minister Amit Shah has said that the Narendra Modi government is committed to making Jammu and Kashmir terrorism free and bringing peace and stability to the region. He said strong action will be taken against terrorists and the terror infrastructure will be razed to the ground. Razed मतलब कि तबाह करना. Mr. Shah was replying to the discussion in the Rajya Sabha on India's strong, successful and decisive Operation Sindoor in response to the terrorist attack in Pahalgam. Home Minister lauded the role of the armed forces and security agencies for the successful Operation Mahadev, in which three territories involved in Pahalgam terror attack were neutralized. Mr. Shah pointed out that the government took stringent measures against Pakistan immediately after the terror attack, including suspension of the Indus Water Treaty and the visa facility. He added that the armed forces were given full operational freedom to destroy the terror hideouts in POK and Pakistan. Mr. Shah said over 100 terrorists were neutralized and terror camps of terrorist organizations were destroyed in Operation Sindoor. The Home Minister said that Pakistan's striking capabilities were destroyed during Operation Sindoor and it brought to its knees. He said the Pakistani side approached India and played with the Indian side to stop the operation. IIS officers must tell India's story with integrity, credibility, Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla. Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla has stressed that India's stories of resilience, innovation, inclusion, and development need to be held with authenticity and integrity as the country today stands at the confluence of ancient wisdom and modern aspirations. He made this remark while addressing the officer trainees of Indian Formation Service (IIS) 2023-24 batch in Parliament premises yesterday. Mr. Birla stated that IIS officers carry the immense responsibility of telling stories of the new India and shaping the public discourse in the world's largest democracy. He asserted that at a time when information travels at a fast pace and perceptions can shape public discourse and policies, it is of immense importance that credible information is disseminated to the people. The Lok Sabha Speaker further mentioned that IIS officers are not merely communicators of government policy, but they are bridges between the state and its citizens. He called upon the young civil servants to become not only the voice of government but also interpreters of policy, facilitators of public understanding, and defenders of transparency. India to host AI Impact Summit in Feb 2026, aligning PM Modi's vision of tech for public good. India will host the AI Impact Summit in February 2026, highlighting its commitment to making artificial intelligence (AI) accessible and beneficial for the public good. Union Electronics and Information Technology Minister Ashwani Vaishnaw informed Parliament that the summit aligns with Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision of using technology to serve all sections of society. The event will focus on harnessing AI to address real-world challenges in areas such as healthcare, education, agriculture, climate change, and governance. Kavach 4.0 ready for commissioning on Kota Mathura section, Railway Ministry. The government has announced that the advanced version of the indigenously developed train safety system Kavach 4.0 is ready for commissioning on the Kota Mathura section. Speaking in the Lok Sabha, Railway Minister Ashwani Vaishnaw termed it a significant step toward the modernization of railway safety systems in the country. Mr. Vaishnaw highlighted that the commissioning of Kavach 4.0 has been achieved in a very short time frame. He said the railways has indigenously designed, developed, and manufactured the Kavach automatic train protection system, inspired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Atmanirbhar Bharat vision, underlining that many developed nations took 20 to 30 years to develop and implement similar train protection systems. The minister noted that Kavach 4.0 was approved by the Research, Designing and Standards Organization (RDSO) in July 2024. ICRIS-80 launched AI-powered climate advisory for small farmers. The International Crops Research Institute for the Semi-Arid Tropics (ICRIS-80), along with the Indian Council of Agricultural Research (ICAR) and others, has launched personalized and real-time climate advisory services powered by artificial intelligence (AI) and machine learning (ML). The project, AI-powered context-specific agromet advisory services for climate-resilient agriculture at scale, was launched yesterday at a workshop held at ICRIS-80 in Hyderabad. Supported by the Government of India's Monsoon Mission Third, the initiative is expected to equip smallholder farmers with hyper-local, actionable weather and climate insights, enabling them to make informed decisions and amid increasing climate variability. An official release stated that these advisories will be delivered through user-friendly digital channels, including an AI-powered WhatsApp bot, ensuring easy access even in remote farming communities. President Murmu to attend first convention of AIMS Devgar in Jharkhand. President Draupadi Murmu will attend the first convention of AIMS Devgar in Jharkhand today. She will facilitate four gold medalists and five meritorious students during the convention ceremony. President will attend the 45th convention of IIT-ISM Dhanbad tomorrow, where she will facilitate 20 gold medalists among others. Security arrangements have been beefed up in all three cities of Jharkhand, including Devgar, Dhanbad and Ranchi ahead of her visit. Both Houses of Parliament lauds successful launch of Nisar satellite. Both the Houses of Parliament today lauded the successful launch of the NASA-ISRO Synthetic Aperture Radar (NISAR) satellite from the Satish Dhawan Space Centre at Sriharikota in Andhra Pradesh. In the Rajya Sabha, Deputy Chairman Harivansh said it is a landmark collaborative mission between ISRO and NASA of United States. He said the mission reflects India's rising stature as a trusted and capable spacefaring nation and underscores the remarkable strides made by the scientific community for the betterment of humanity. Congratulating the ISRO scientists in the lower house, Lok Sabha, Om Birla said the primary objectives of the mission are to study land ecosystems and oceanic regions. He also wished the ISRO scientists for success in their future endeavors. Vice Army Chief Lieutenant General N.S. Raja Subramani superannuates after 39 years of distinguished service. Vice Chief of the Army Staff Lieutenant General N.S. Raja Subramani superannuated from his post today. With this superannuation, his marked the conclusion of an illustrious military career spanning 39 years. Mr. Subramani's distinguished journey in uniform began at the National Defence Academy and was commissioned into the Garhwal Rifles in December 1985. Throughout his career, Lieutenant General Subramani held a wide range of command, staff, and instructional appointments across diverse operational and terrain profiles. The Ministry of Defense, in a statement, said his deep understanding of strategic and tactical dynamics, particularly along the western and northern borders, significantly contributed to operational preparedness and national security. PM Modi UAE President reaffirmed strategic tie over telephone. Prime Minister Narendra Modi spoke with the President of the United Arab Emirates Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan over the telephone. In a statement, the Prime Minister's office said that both leaders reaffirmed their mutual commitment to further strengthening the bilateral comprehensive strategic partnership between India and the UAE. It said that they positively assessed the remarkable progress made across various sectors of bilateral cooperation and laid emphasis on further developing and deepening collaboration for the shared benefit of the peoples of both countries. Government examine implications of 25% US tariffs on Indian goods, says Union Minister Piyush Goyal. Union Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal said that the government is examining the implications of the recently announced 25% US tariffs on Indian goods. Making a statement in the Lok Sabha today on the reciprocal tariff announced by the US, Mr. Goyal said the country will take all steps to protect national interests and consult with all stakeholders, including farmers, entrepreneurs, MSMEs, and industry bodies. He informed the House that India and the US have been engaged in negotiation on concluding a fair, balanced, and mutually beneficial bilateral trade agreement over the last few months. The minister highlighted that India has now become the fastest growing economy in the world, and within a few years, the country will become the third largest economy in the world. He said India has finalized beneficial bilateral trade agreement with the UAE, UK, Australia, and other nations. A similar statement was also made by the Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal in the Rajya Sabha. Election Commission finalized electoral college list for Vice President election. The Election Commission has finalized the electoral college list for the 2025 Vice Presidential election as mandated by the Constitution. The Vice President is elected by an electoral college comprising the elected members of the Rajya Sabha, nominated members of the Rajya Sabha, and the elected members of the Lok Sabha. The Commission is mandated to prepare and maintain an updated list of the members of his electoral college along with their latest addresses. The poll body is in a statement said that the list will be available for purchase at a counter set up in Election Commission following the official notification. The Election Commission is mandated to conduct the election to the office of the Vice President of India under Article 324 of the Constitution. President Murmu applauds AIMS Devghar for ensuring medical facilities to 5 adopted tribal villages. Third ship of Nilgiri delivered to Indian Navy in Kolkata. Defence Ministry today said the third ship of Nilgiri class Project 17A and the first of the class built at Garden Reach Shipbuilders and Engineers was delivered to the Indian Navy today at GRSE Kolkata. Project 17A frigates are versatile multi-mission platforms designed to address current and future challenges in the maritime domain. Himgiri is a reincarnation of the erstwhile INS Himgiri, a Leander-class frigate that was decommissioned on 6 May 2005 after 30 years of service to the nation. This state-of-the-art frigate reflects a quantum leap in naval design, stealth, firepower, automation, and survivability, and is an admirable symbol of Atmanirbharta in warship building. P-17A frigates are designed by the Warship Design Bureau and overseen by the Warship Overseeing Team, Kolkata. This frigates reflects a generational leap in indigenous ship design, stealth, survivability, and combat capability. This ship is modular and aerogenic and has been built within the built timelines envisaged. India-UAE reaffirmed trusted defense partnership beyond transactional cooperation. The second edition of India-UAE Defense Industry Partnership Seminar was held on the sidelines of the Joint Defense Cooperation Committee in New Delhi today. During the event, both nations reaffirmed their commitment to forge a future-ready, resilient, and trusted defense partnership extending beyond transactional cooperation. The seminar was focused on expanding industry to industry collaboration in areas including unmanned systems, naval platforms, precision munition, cyber defense, AI, and space based technologies. The event witnessed participation from over 90 Indian defense companies and 8 UAE firms. It was co-chaired by Secretary Defense Protection Sanjeev Kumar and Under Secretary of Defense UAE Staff Lieutenant General Ibrahim Nasir Al-Wali. The seminar concluded with B2B discussions focusing on aligning capabilities in defense manufacturing, MRO, aerospace, and emerging technologies, paving the way for self-reliance and export-led growth. PM Modi to release 20th installment of PM Kisan scheme from Varanasi on August 2. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will release the 20th installment of PM Kisan by disbursing more than 20,500 crore rupees to over 9 crore 70 lakh farmers on Saturday during his visit to Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh. During his visit, Mr. Modi will lay the foundation stone and inaugurate multiple development projects worth around 2,200 crore rupees. The Prime Minister will inaugurate and lay the foundation stone of several key infrastructure projects during his Varanasi visit. He will inaugurate the widening and strengthening of the Varanasi-Bhadoi Road and Chitoni-Shultankeshwar Road and railway overbridge at Hardatpur to ease congestion on the Mohan Sarai-Adlapur road. Starlink receives license to launch satellite internet service in India. Union Communications Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia today said that Elon Musk-led Starlink has received a license to launch satellite internet service in India and a framework for spectrum allocation is also in place for a smooth rollout. Addressing the mobile conclave on the occasion of 30 years of mobile telephony in New Delhi, the minister highlighted that India's digital journey in the last 11 years has been extraordinary. He added that in the last decade, digital access from remote villages to metro cities has empowered citizens and made India a global leader in affordable and inclusive technology. He mentioned that the country now has 1.2 billion telephone connections and internet subscribers have increased by 286% to 97 crore. The union minister further asserted that with a 96.6% drop in mobile data rates, India has become the cheapest data provider in the world. Mr. Scindia added that 5G network coverage has reached 99.6% of the districts in the country and 30 crore consumers are taking advantage of it through 4.74 lakh 5G towers. He also informed that Bharti Group backed Itlist, OneWeb, and GeoSCS are also awaiting spectrum allocation to launch satellite-based communication services. The minister emphasized that the government telecom company BSNL's re-establishment of its foothold has been a major achievement and it mentioned that BSNL has set up more than 83,000 4G network sites. India-Panama discuss UN matters during delegation-level talks. Vice Minister of Foreign Affairs of Panama, Carlos Arroyo's Secretary West Tanmaya Lal held delegation-level talks in New Delhi. In a social media post, External Affairs Ministry said that both countries had useful discussions on UN matters. India also visited Panama for a productive presidency of the United Nations Secretary Council in August 2025. The Panama Vice Minister of Foreign Affairs described the bilateral talks as fruitful. Talking exclusively to Akashvani News, Mr. Hayes said the discussions included issues of mutual interest for both countries. और इसी के साथ करंट अफेयर्स तुम्हारी हो जाती है समाप्त।